gamers! We are live in Barony, and my name is Lyciant, and today we'll be playing as a skeleton mechanist. This is a pretty cool class combination. Mechanist is a crazy class that skills dexterity and perception, making them excellent for any sort of ranged builds, but they do not carry strength or constitution, so you don't want to be in the front lines, you don't want to get hit, and you can't really carry around nearly as much as some of the other classes. One really cool thing is they start with a tinkering kit. I don't know if it says anything like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Use the toolkit to make and maintain mechanical weapons and letting contraptions do the dirty work. We're gonna let the contraptions do the dirty work here, guys. It's gonna get really dirty, don't you worry. It's gonna be great. Skeletons are also great for any sort of range builds because they've got self-resurrection for 75 mana, which is absolutely fantastic, especially if you don't use mana. The only downside, or the major downside, is that they have major HP and MP regeneration reductions, and that's definitely going to hurt us if we get hurt. But if we don't get hurt, then it doesn't matter, and it's going to be glorious. So, with that said, let's jump right on into things and have some fun. Game flags are all default. I never change these, but I always show it just so that you guys can know. Welcome in, Cal. I see you got your 10 days in a row. Windrun nearly yoinked it away from you. Hey, Windrun. Oh, if you were only a little bit faster there, that would have been great. So, I'm going to go two things here. I'm going to grab a couple of torches. These torches are for me to hold so that we can have some light and see where we're going and see what's around us. But before we get into that, Mechanist starts with several things. They start with range 10, which isn't much. No skills in anything else. In terms of attack and weapon or defense, we don't have anything. Same with magic. We don't have any magic. Wow, I keep clicking away. But we do start with 40 points in tinkering, 10 points in alchemy, and 10 points in trading. So if we want to do a little bit of trading, we can. The problem is we're a skeleton, so we only had 3 polymorph potions, but it does help out a little bit. It definitely does. And a 10 alchemy, if we want to do potions and things, you used to, in the past, be able to use your little kit here, and you could create an alembic, but now you create tech goggles instead. So that's a change. That's something that's slightly different. For anybody that's seen some of the past VODs, it's definitely a thing, yeah. But since we don't have to worry about food, hunger, or anything like that, skeletons do not burn. If you don't play as a skeleton, but you play as a different race, you have this excellent leather apron, which gives you extra perception and a resistance to burning. So if I had a friend, I'd be like, "Hi friend, I am immune to burning. Here, you can have that. Now you are immune to burning too." And it is pretty great. So yeah, it's definitely stuff you could do. But since we are playing solo, and this does give us extra perception, and perception adds to your tinkering kit. I can demonstrate that quickly. If we go to our tinkering here and we look at, for example, this, it'll say I have 42. Now I only have 42 because I have 2 bonus perception. If I had to exit that and drop this and go back, it'll say that I have 40. So your perception adds to your tinkering capabilities, allowing you to get to things pretty rapidly. So yeah, apron or even glasses, if you find glasses, would be very beneficial to you. But with that said, let's get this party started. One of the first things I am going to create is a simple sentry bot. Because, well, it's a simple sentry bot. You might be saying, but Lyciant, you can make yourself glasses. Why not make glasses? Why make a sentry bot? Because the sentry bots are going to be one of our primary forms of damage-dealing devices. They are going to be the things that's going to kill the enemies that stands in our way. And, well, if I have one, by making another one, I have 2. You see, simple maths, like a simple tinkering kit. And, well, with that, we're going to basically double our damage output, which is absolutely fantastic. The next thing you've seen me do is run around and grab, well, I say grab, I actually disassembled torches to get ourselves some more scrap metal. The reason I'm getting more scrap metal is so that we can then start making even more glorious contraptions and devices with that. I'm gonna just run back in here. We're gonna yeet our 2 contraptions and probably just try to distract this skeleton. There we go. And pretty much, I think I'm just going to leave this as a room of death. We're just going to equip our torch. We're going to walk out. We're going to look at that skeleton who's going to come like, aha! I see meat! But I'm a skeleton, so I don't know why I think that. And we're just going to come back in here. And we're going to let the turrets take care of him. Or turret, This is fine. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It's all part of the plan. It's great setup. Yep, it's perfectly. I just need to move this thing. This thing's wrong. There we go. We'll put it over there. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, Sidewinter, welcome in, and Max T-Rex, welcome into you as well. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys are excited for some mechanical madness today. Since we are playing as a mechanist, I am looking forward to this, and I am hoping. Oh, jeez, I'm very squishy. I'm slow. Okay, off to a great start. It's fine. It happens. That's probably the one and only demonstration I'm going to do to show mechanists are extremely squishy. If you are not on your toes, you won't have the best of times. I also just need to quickly scrap all these torches. There we go. We're gonna make ourselves another quick little sentry pod. If you're wondering how we access the tinkering kit so quickly, if you hold it in your offhand, if you hold spacebar, it will come into the middle of your screen. You can see right click is auto salvage. So if there's items for us to click on to salvage, we can do that. Otherwise, we can left click and then it will bring up the tinkering menu. And Windrun, yeah, they I think they did the change with the Eat My Hat update where they removed the alembic. So that is something. Okay, I like this open area over here. Open areas are best for you to set up your turrets because, well, they're open. Just gonna throw that thing away. Is that a rat coming? That is a rat coming. Okay, that's good. We're just gonna debate stuff in here. Yeah. Let's grab everything. We'll disassemble this. Probably disassemble these. There are some quick commands, and I probably should start using those. But we're just gonna take them with us so that we have easy access. Hello. You wanna squish me? Squish me not. Yeah. No boulder's gonna fall on my head today. I refuse. Very excited. Let's go. But to see how I go about it, I've reached the first boss once, and then I got my butt whooped. Yeah, that first boss is pretty crazy. The first time you deal with him. But eventually, you kind of learn how he works, and you'll learn how to deal with him. The best advice I can give you is don't worry about him. Just run up to his face and smash it in like a good barbarian would. As long as you have magic resistance and potions and maybe a couple of other things. Also, high enough levels and enough damage to deal. I don't know. You're gonna get used to it. You're gonna figure it out, and you'll beat the boss for sure. It's like I said. The first couple of times when you face Hurts, he's quite he's quite the what would the right words be here? He's overwhelming. Oh wow, there's a lot of enemies around here. Okay, well, not anymore. Hey, get back here. Move your little tiny rodent butt towards my turrets. Thank you very much. Appreciate your contributions to society and science. For science. This is why I love setting up in nice open areas, is because, well, quite simply, you can just let everything out. Ah, okay, human over there. Okay, we managed to debate the human out. He should be standing outside. Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna just hit him with my crossbow with the idea of luring him all the way out here so that our turrets can take care of him. At this point, you can see I've also identified a bunch of items. I'll wear the helmet, but I'm gonna toss everything else. The idea is to disassemble everything else since we don't need it. We don't need this book either. We should probably consider using that sleep trap at some point so we can at least scrap it. We don't need a shield. There's another useless little book that we're just going to yeet into the corner. Don't need moldy meat or any of the other food. The booze can heal us, so we'll hold on to that. And that looks like that's about it. I don't think I'm going to be doing any tinkering, so I'll probably just scrap the empty bottles because, well, we're not going to use it, so there's no point in holding on to it. And we'll just scrap all of this stuff. One of the first things you want to do with tinkering before you start crafting a whole bunch of stuff is to... Is that funny, Bones? No, it's a human. Oh, human sees me! Run! You, sir, are extremely slow. Useless human. There we go. Perfect. What was I saying? Right, one of the first things you want to do as a mechanist is to just scrap things. A lot of people I see on the Discord server ask, hey, how do I get my tinkering up higher? I can't get my tinkering up. And I totally get it because it just doesn't seem right. Now, the biggest thing that's going to slow your tinkering down is the fact that you are capped at 60 tinkering from scrapping items. And after that, the only way you can get your tinkering up is by dealing damage or by doing other things to get your tinkering up. But you can't gain tinkering skills from scrapping things anymore. So, the first thing I suggest you do is scrap everything, don't craft anything, and just keep scrapping. That's it. Just keep scrapping. Be like Dory. Be forgetful. Forget that you can't even do any sort of crafting and just scrap everything you see. Now, you do want to mind the amount of weight you carry around. You don't want to go too slowly. You want to make sure that you can always move at a steady pace. And this isn't too difficult to accomplish as long as you are mindful of it. Okay, it looks like we grabbed some stuff over here and there. Hey, beautiful, simply me. Oh, welcome on in, welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day today. At least a better one than some of the others. I remember last time there were some roughness and things happening. Not 100% sure. But, yeah, today's a new day, and today is gonna be beautiful. We know. Okay, it says, yeah, I'm just going to be running around. I'm kind of looking for anything to scrap. That includes any torches for the scrap metal or any sort of rings or like this jester hat. I'm actually going to... No, I'm not going to wear the jester hat. Any sort of things that we can just throw on the ground to scrap. We're not necessarily after all of the scrap metal and scrap magic, although we do want to get a decent amount of that before we reach the gnomish mines, but the main reason why is so that we can get our tinkering up as high as possible. I'm going to shoot the skeleton to kind of lure him in this direction, just make him aware of me. We're going to come outside, he'll see me again, and I'm just going to debate him. I'm just going to lure him towards our little turrets over here. Apparently he lost focus. Sir, this is the way you have to go. Yeah, there we go. And our turrets will take care of him. Quick and easy. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too exceptional. We are just setting up a kill zone. And then we're making that kill zone kill everything for us. You can see we're up to 45 in tinkering. It's going up slowly, but it's going up surely. And, we're kind of hoping that we get a little bit more. It doesn't look like we have enough items to scrap around, but we're definitely going to be trying to get it up to 60 before the gnomish mines. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, nothing really stops us from trying, right? And the higher we can get before we get to the gnomish mines, the better. Okay, so remember I mentioned that there is a special... Dummy bot's broken. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just scrap that. Remember I mentioned there was a... You can use a shortcut, command shortcuts to scrap... Sorry, to interact with your turrets, because your sentry bots essentially act as NPCs. They're just NPCs, they're there, they assist us, they do things for us. So if we press our interaction command, I can't remember if this was Q or E as the default key. For me, it's X, since I have Q and E as hotbar keys over here. We could just say deactivate, and then you can just reuse that command, and that would either be Q or E, depending on what it is for you. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, it's pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty simple. Now we can go to the next floor and have some more fun. Hopefully it's not a Minotaur floor. It's not. Okay, that's really good news for us. So we have two goals. The first is to scrap everything. The second is we want to craft and prepare ourselves for the gnomish mines. Now, I saw a spider back there, so... Oh, jeez. Just got a whole block here. Okay, there we go, we're fine. Human gives me jump scare, it's okay. Human doesn't like skeleton, I guess. I'm just a fairly mechanical skeleton, you know, nothing too crazy over here. We have 2 cloaks of magic reflection? That's insane. Wow, okay. But yeah, what I really wanted to do was, go after this spider and take the spider out because, well, the spider's the scary thing, not the human, even though the human kind of gave me a jump scare. It also looks like we have a troll over here. Now, we've got our turrets. They can definitely fight this troll, but the problem with our turrets fighting the troll, and I will demonstrate this, they don't have enough damage to kill the troll. Or do they? It's like the troll doesn't know where to go. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. I don't know what to say about that. It's the troll just decided I don't want to deal with that. That is not worth my time, or something. I don't know. All I know is, well, the the turrets took out the troll, no problem. This turbine is probably decent for us, but the inspiration doesn't really help us. The trap resistance can help us if we want to throw traps in front of boulders and things. I'm not going to be doing any of that, so I will just yeet that on the ground and just scrap it. I'm also going to now just quickly deactivate our turret, since this little hallway over here is a better place to set up. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep running through. We're just going to scrap everything. You can see that I'm already starting to move a little bit more sluggishly, which is something that I mentioned we got to keep in mind. So we're definitely going to try and craft some things and get rid of some things quickly. Let's yeet this on the ground. I'm going to do the same with the locking. We've got bear traps. Bear traps are insanely powerful. Might as well learn force bolt because we can, but really it doesn't matter. I'm also going to yeet these things. We're not going to take them with us. We've got more mail that I'm just going to yeet. We're not going to take it with us. And I'm going to scrap a couple of these lockpicks because we can always craft more if we want more. And then we're just going to scrap everything. There's also a skeleton that ran that way. I'm just going to shoot him once. We'll throw our 2 turrets over here. Have our turrets deal with the skeleton. Okay, I don't know why the second turret wasn't attacking there, but it's fine! Also, think Windrun, I'm glad that you can do the thing. C brings up the menu, Q is repeat command, and E is advanced follower. I really don't remember those things. I've changed my minus Z to change, C to like repeat command, and then X is to bring up the whole menu. So it's very, very different for me. It's I just gotta deal with it. But yeah, here you guys can see we're just grabbing more stuff. See if there's a zombie. There's no zombie. We're just gonna keep moving through here. We're gonna scrap everything. I am moving a lot more sluggish, which is bad. If there's a spider or something like that, we're gonna be in trouble. But we have bear traps. Bear traps is gonna be our saving grace for whenever we move slowly, because we can just rip that guy out of our pocket, throw it down on the ground, and laugh as they get paralyzed. After which we throw our turrets down and hope for our turrets to take care of things before we have to run away like a little girl and scream. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll be absolutely okay. And you can see I've only scrapped. We're up to 51 points in tinkering now. And we're doing absolutely fantastic. There's a troll back there. Again, I don't know why the troll isn't coming towards our turrets. Something's up with his pathfinding, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna question it as long as the trolls go down and doesn't troll us. I am happy. Looks like we have some more items that we can identify and salvage over here. It would help if I get my tinkering kit in my hands. There we go. Up to 54 points in tinkering. Remember what I said. Once we get to 60 points, we will no longer gain any more tinkering skill from grabbing things off the floor and scrapping them. We'll have to craft stuff, and we'll have to start killing things with our traps, which is absolutely fine. We could do this. It's not a problem. This is a dilemma right now. We could use the bicocket, which is a really great little bow weapon, instead of using the iron helmet. The iron helmet weighs 40, this weighs 10. I think the answer... this weighs 10. I think the answer is straightforward. Let's use the bicocket, since we are a ranged character at the end of the day. Let's see if we get slimes. We do get slimes. Again, we're just gonna run away from the slimes, throw our turrets down, and let them take care of business for us. There we go. We're just gonna pew pew, and the slime will explode. Quick and easy. Tinkering up to 58. We're doing pretty well over here. Regular worn cloak. Let's just scrap that. I am gonna hold onto the crossbow. Now, technically, you know what? I don't think we are. I'll scrap the crossbow. And the reason I'm scrapping the crossbow is because I want to confidently say you don't have to worry about the durability of your crossbow at first, because you're using your tinkering contraptions to deal most of your damage. You can just pretty much get rid of the stuff. You can eventually repair all of your equipment that you find, and that is what's going to carry us through this dungeon. As you can tell, I can barely move right now, which is terrible for us. It's from all of these torches and all of the scrap metal and all of those things. But if we just yeet things on the floor, I'm going to probably get rid of this constitution ring. It just depends on whether this warning ring is blessed or cursed. Okay, it's cursed. In that case, we'll go the other way around. I'm going to get rid of the cursed ring and just not think about it. We're up to 60 points in tinkering now. So from this point on forward, scrapping no longer gives us XP. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to open up my tinkering kit. We're going to craft ourselves 2 more complex turrets. We're going to upgrade our other turrets so that they are even better. Now we have 4 turrets that we can deploy, and we want to get 4 turrets for the gnomish mines. I'm also going to make 4 bear traps. Now we can make more bear traps. In fact, I'm going to make 8 bear traps, because why not? Still heavy, but it's okay. After the gnomish mines, we don't have to worry about all of this stuff. We also have 29 magic scrap and a lot more regular scrap that we can now start using for other purposes. Like, perhaps we can craft ourselves some teleportation traps, or we can craft ourselves a gyrocopter, which is actually one of the nice things that you can get as a mechanist, since they can carry your turrets for you, and they can also alert you where enemies are and things like that. We can get freezing traps that slows enemies. We can get flame traps, which is something I personally tend to craft a lot more often than other things. But before we craft any of that, I'm going to make a couple of noisemakers. The reason why I'm making noisemakers is because we're going to be using them in the gnomish mines. You can also tell that the crafting has increased our tinkering by additional 2 points. Every time you try and craft something, that is a 5% chance to increase your tinkering. This is why I said don't craft anything up until you've reached 60 points in tinkering. Because up until 60 points, you could just get scrap. You're not too slow. But once you've reached 60, at that point, you're never gaining any more tinkering unless you craft and unless you kill. And that is what we're doing next. You'll notice I've tossed out these iron boots. It's because we found boots of speed, giving us extra dexterity. Dexterity gives us more range damage. So I'm going to go for a range build here and a tinkering build. So we're definitely going to try and make use of that. Let's head around here. We'll interact with this, see if we can't get anything nice. You can definitely tell that I'm moving at a decent pace. We're still being slowed down. If we look over here, our speed is definitely a little bit slower than normal, 40% weight penalty, but it's fine. It's fine. We're here. We can move, and it's okay. It'll be fine. We just want to be sure that we aren't completely turtle mode, because turtle mode sucks. We don't want to be a turtle. We want to be a crazy skeleton that is a genius. This next bit is where things kind of get sketchy, because the Gnomish Mines is a scary place. Gnomes of sticks of lightning that kill you pretty much in 2 hits. And then there's also trolls that's gonna troll you. We're not gonna care about any of that. We're gonna go in, we're gonna take our turrets, we're gonna throw them in each of the corners of the room, and then we're gonna set up bear traps in front of the entrances, so that any gnomes that walk in or any trolls that walk in basically get paralyzed instantly, and then our turrets will constantly shoot them from afar. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. We just gotta set this up, and we'll be able to set this up pretty quickly, pretty easily. One other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna use our tinkering kit, and we're just gonna scrap all the torches off of the walls so that we can very easily see in the dark when we sneak, but the gnomes won't see our turrets from the other side of the rooms. At least that is what we're trying to maximize for, which is going to be pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and it's going to be pretty great. So let's go on into the Gnomish Mines, and I'll show you this in practice. Again, 4 corners where the turrets are, bear traps goes in front of the doors, and then we will yeet our noisemakers and just lure everything into the middle. This is probably one of the most satisfying things that we can do and experience, but yeah, it's definitely something that can be very intimidating if you're not used to it. Again, we're just putting bear traps in front of the doors, and we're going to put bear traps over here because we can. We'll get our last turret in that corner over there, put our bear traps over here, again, just for anything walking through the doors, and then we're just gonna make our friends come towards us. It'll be fine. There we go, everything's dying. And we don't have to think about it. The Jip Japs are nothing to us. I'm a mastermind. It's okay, it's okay. You do want to go and reset your bear traps, just to make sure that, you know, we don't run out of bear traps, but you don't want to be too aggressive with that, because you do want to at least have some backup. Oh, well, you don't want to run into the gnomes. You want to make sure that the gnomes run into you. Yeah, that's it. The gnomes run into you. And I'm just going to pick up all of this stuff, and we're just going to move it all into the center. We'll appraise it, we'll identify it, and then we're going to use another not another bear trap, sorry. We're going to use another noisemaker here to try and lure everything in. This troll I'll lure in manually, just because we can. And there we go. He is dead. He is not a problem anymore. We'll put our bear trap down. Unfortunately, the bear trap broke, so that's okay. We're just going to throw all of this stuff on the ground, and we'll scrap it. I'm not going to be doing anything with the Staffs of Magic. I know I can spam them, and I know that that will essentially allow me to gain 3 points in magic, which is 3 XP and all of that, I don't care about that. You don't have to care about it either. We're not going to be making use of any sort of magical powers, even though we have Force Bolt. But that's a different story. Let's make another bear trap here because our one bear trap broke. So we'll just put it down. And then, same story as before. We'll just use our noisemakers. We'll throw them in the 3 corners to lure in everything that's scary. And, yeah, this is going to be fun. It's just going to be absolute chaos. Everything's going to die. And it's going to be glorious, guys. It's going to be glorious. Just going to reset up that bear trap very quickly. Same over here. We're just going to set up these bear traps again. There we go. See, all the gnomes are dying. That's good for us. We'll just come over here, set up another bear trap. Maybe pick up the other one. Okay. And looks or sounds like the gnomes are no longer chasing us. So I'm going to throw a noisemaker a little bit deeper. Just a little bit deeper. So that anything even further away will now hear those noisemakers and then head towards them. Not because I want them to go to those noisemakers specifically, but I want them to get out of the corners of the map. If we can get them away from the corners of the map, we can get them into this room, and then they can come and give us a lot of our goodies and give us a happy, fun experience. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Looks like those guys over there are getting their butts handed to them. That's okay. I'm just going to throw another noisemaker in the middle here and not think about it. We'll put a bear trap right on this door here just to protect us. Make sure nothing sneaks up behind us. And probably shouldn't scrap the... Okay, maybe there's a little bit too much in here. That's okay. We had the magic reflection cloak that we saved our life, you know, in a way there. In a little way, not a big way. But let's quickly grab that pickaxe back. We'll just scrap any and all of his stuff. There's a lot of dead things on the floor here. And now we're going to have to try and just sort it out. And yeah, we're gonna have to go back out and get some more goodies from outside, especially all of our noisemakers that we had earlier. But I think one of the things I'm going to do is leave 2 of these pickaxes right there. Those are going to be the pickaxes we leave the gnomish mines with. The rest we're going to use to just try and get ourselves plenty of gold. Because this is a great place to get some gold, and we're going to do that. Because why not? The fish, I'm also just going to yeet into this corner over here. Because we don't need any food. We're a skeleton. We don't get hungry. The bear traps. Let's put some bear traps down again. Okay, that one broke. We'll put this one down. There's 2 there. This one we're just going to reset. There we go. We're up to level 7. I mean, we now have 75 mana. We're a high enough level for that. Let's use our noisemaker in the middle here somewhere. Again, just to lure everything nice and close. We're not necessarily trying to do anything special with that, but we definitely want to get things nice and close. And there's plenty of things to scrap. We're just going to yoink all of this stuff, identify it, we'll scrap that too. We'll wait a few moments, come back to the middle where it's nice and safe, yeet everything on the floor, and scrap all of that. And yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Gonna yeet the noisemaker again, try and lure things to get close. We'll go see if we can't pick up our other noisemaker that we threw down this corridor. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll head back. You can hear our turret is now taking care of more enemies that came in nice and close. And just like that, they are gone and dusted, which is absolutely fantastic news for us. I'm gonna put bear traps back down again, just because we can. We're going to now go to this side. This bear trap is no longer useful in that location. We'll move it down to this location, where I'm going to be using our noisemaker all the way at the end of the hallway. Again, we're just trying to lure as many enemies as close as we possibly can. So we'll just yeet it down there. We'll go and get another noisemaker from somewhere, and we're just gonna get them straight towards the middle room for us. not worrying about anything else. I do think we had a noisemaker in this direction. Yeah, there we go. Let's also just head up this way where we tossed the other one. There we go. And we'll head back. And I think I am going to head up towards the north of the map a little bit further, just so that we can lure in more enemies from up here before we get all of the enemies to come down towards the middle. So we'll yeet them in this corner over here. Go over to the other side. We'll yeet one right over there. Get this noisemaker back again, and then we'll just slowly head towards the middle. Gotta be a little bit patient here. Just a little bit. In the meantime, I suppose what we could start doing is crafting fire traps. Fire traps are pretty good. Fire traps, if you kill something, gives you a 20% chance to level up. And now you can see we're moving at the speed of sound because we aren't carrying around all that extra weight anymore. And that's making a massive difference. All of these bear traps, really great to have. But I don't know if we're going to be using them. What I do know is we're going to throw a noisemaker right here and hope that that attracts all of the enemies that we've been trying to debate down here. And I'm not going to worry about this middle room anymore. In fact, I'm just going to start equipping these pickaxes. There we go, killing some more gnomes and things. Let's see if they had pickaxes. Hey, they did. 2 gnomes are dead. That's great news for us. We'll just heat the cloak. We'll grab this. We'll take that. Identify the pipe. And just salvage all of that before we head on through the map. And we're just going to get all of the gold. It should be extremely clear. There shouldn't be many enemies that gives us any trouble. So we can just go around freely, breaking any and all of the walls and getting any of all of the gold. That was an easy Luxton back there. I'm sure that the -1 weight would make it's true. If we get more weight reduction, wind run, that would definitely help. It would definitely help. Any and all weight reduction on a Tinkerer definitely makes a big difference, especially in the long run. But I'm going to try and approach this playthrough without using Luckstones, as we can then demonstrate and showcase how you can do weight management using just your simple inventory and not needing to worry about the rest. At least that's kind of what I'm going for. Whether or not that's a good thing, that's up for debate. That's definitely up for debate. But you can see we're moving at a decent speed, guys. We're up here. We're just grabbing on all of the gold, and we're having a great time. Hey, Shiki, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to have you with us. We're playing in a Tinkerer here in the Gnomish Mines. We've managed to clear out pretty much all of the gnomes with our Divine Genius, aka Tinkering Kit. And yeah, now we're just running around. We're grabbing all of the gold in the area, trying to get as rich as we possibly can. And after this, I don't know, we're gonna probably do a little bit more in some of the other areas of the game. Now, there's many ways you can play Tinkerer. I generally prefer to not use the Tinkering Kit too much. And when I mean the Tinkering Kit, I mean the turrets and all of that stuff. Now, turrets and things can be crazy powerful. I think I will demonstrate the turrets a little bit more in this run. But normally, I personally enjoy playing a ranged style of Tinkerer, where I don't rely on my turrets to do all of the work for us, but I rely on my own prowess and shoot things in the face until they fall over and can no longer deal with our crazy pincushion tactics. So that's my personal favorite way of playing the game. You might not like that, and that's fine. You don't have to play the game like that. You might do turrets, and we will demonstrate using turrets and how they can be beneficial. But I think from this point on forwards, I'm probably going to rely more on my crossbow, except for very specific situations. And I will also demonstrate a kill room and the teleportation tactics that you can use with that. But yeah, here you can see pretty much all of the gnomes and all of the frets and things are dead. And we are very easily just running around, grabbing all of the gold. Nothing really standing in our way. Nothing really bothering us. We are in a golden position here where we're relatively safe. And yeah, everything's fine. It's great. And you can do that pretty much on every single floor. You just craft a bunch of the noisemakers. You just yeet them. You just lure everything in. And everything will die in your room of death. Alternatively, you can use a... let's just quickly get a bear trap on my hotbar. We do have the bear traps. Where is this troll? It's right there. I'm gonna put a bear trap down, and I'm just gonna shoot this troll. There we go. Again, I'm not trying to get my tinkering up to 100. I'm trying to get my ranged up very high. So I'm going to weaken this troll as much as I possibly can. And then, in order to maximize the amount of tinkering, I'm going to throw a fire trap in the troll's path, because the fire traps give us a 20% chance to level up tinkering, which is much better than anything else. You could also have lured the troll in with a noisemaker, which would then give you an additional 20% chance for gaining XP, but I didn't quite feel like doing that. I just wanted to demonstrate the fire trap thing. Definitely is a little bit more optimal, so thank you, Simply Me, for the hydration reminder. If you're correcting luring enemies to the traps with a noisemaker gives you another chance. Yeah, it does. It gives you a second chance. It's a 20% chance if an enemy gets killed without noticing you. In other words, if they're being lured towards the noisemaker and then die instantly before they take... like, the damage has to kill them in a single hit. If it doesn't, then they basically... They're not following the noisemaker anymore, and you don't get that 20% chance. But that is definitely the best way to do it. Weaken an enemy using bear traps, because every time you damage an enemy with a bear trap, it's a 10% chance to reduce the... I'm not even hydrating. Give me a second here. Every time you do damage with a bear trap, that is a 10% chance to increase your tinkering. And then if you use a noisemaker, get them nice and low, you know, get them down to like 5% of their health. And then you use a noisemaker to finish them off by luring them over a fire trap. And we'll do this. We'll definitely do this. You have a 20% chance to gain a tinkering skill from the kill, and you have a 20% chance to gain a tinkering skill from killing something that walked towards the noisemaker. That is definitely the most efficient way of increasing your tinkering, but it takes a little bit more effort. Not too much. It's definitely very manageable, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Alternatively, if you kill things with turrets, you have a 10% chance. So you can just, you know, create a room of death, lure things into your turret. Everything you kill has a 10% chance of increasing your tinkering, which is, if I have to just take a very quick guess here, the maths is very similar to what you would expect from just fighting things with ranged. By the time you've killed everything in the game, you can get your ranged or melee skills very high. So it works out. It works out. Whatever you choose, however you want to play, it's up to you. I personally prefer the playstyle of using bear traps to make sure I stay safe and that things don't get to me, and then using my own crossbow to become strong myself, so that I don't have to rely on my machines to do all of the work for me. But that's just me personally. That's my playstyle. Everyone likes to play the game in a different way, and that's absolutely fine. Just gonna break everything here. We're gonna grab the helmet, not because I want the helmet, but because I can scrap this helmet for a lot of magic scrap. And that is absolute blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy. There's only one of those items in the entire game, and I dare scrap it? What is wrong with me? I don't know. I guess I just don't care. So yeah, I think from this point, let's demonstrate the gyrobot. So if you have a gyrobot, we're gonna create one, and we're gonna yeet it on the floor. That gyrobot you can interact with, and you can tell it to, you know, wait here. You can tell it to return and land, which is basically, hey, deactivate yourself. You can tell it to interact with things like, I don't know, I want you to go grab that fish for me. Okay, it doesn't want to grab the fish for us, but we can, for example, put a bear trap on the ground, tell it to interact with the bear trap. It'll pick that up. Gyrobot, please. Please, you're making me look like a fool. I'm supposed to be a crafting mastermind. Is it just because he's not high enough level? That might be it. No, not the rocks, you fool. Gyrobot can't carry anymore? What do you mean can't carry anymore? Not with the rock. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Just push this. Push this, push this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it might just not be high enough level. I'm just gonna say drop item. Oh no, it did pick up the fish. That's why. It picked up the fish. It was carrying around the fish. Okay. So I'm just debating myself. But yeah, you can see he now picked up the trap there. You can tell him to then drop the trap. If it's a trap that's been set up, I believe they can pick that up as well. So let's set up the bear trap. You can tell the gyrobot. Okay, maybe not with this. It might just be because of the level. We'll try and look at that again later. But I do know that you can have them move teleportation traps and stuff like that. And that's one way to get around the map. But normally, I want to say this, normally, if you leave your turrets out and you go to the next floor, your turrets will get deleted. They'll just get left behind. They won't exist anymore. But if you have a gyrobot out, your gyrobot will bring them with you to the next floor and drop them on the floor of the next floor. That's saying a lot of floor. Another really nice thing about the gyrobot is the fact that you have this radial detection. It's like a ring of warning, but this ring of warning will show you where a lot of scrap is. Or either metal scrap, magic scrap, where traps are, or where the exits are, or where monsters are. You can literally see many things, and if you have multiple gyrocopters following you, you can have multiple of these menus selected. I'm just going to select the scrap there, and use scrap as our detection, and yeah. Ah, I didn't mean to equip the pickaxe! Okay, it's fine, we'll just break the entire gnomish room over here, not care, and there we go, perfect. Let's just scrap that, go to the next floor, and demonstrate that our turrets get dropped here, so that's fine. Turrets will slow you down a lot, so it's something to keep in mind. Looks like there's a human. I don't know if we have the gnomish mines, but I'm gonna throw 2 turrets in this area, just so that they can take care of enemies over here. Ow, that's my face. Let's see if we get a ghoul, if we get slimes. We do. I guess we'll just throw another turret down. We'll grab all of these. Ooh, better gloves. I'll wear those. Was that Robin Hood? I think that was Robin Hood we just killed. Whoops! My bad, Robin Hood! It's fine, though. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's part of the script. It's part of the plan. Yeah, we're just gonna grab some things. We'll use our own crossbow here. You know, I'm just gonna throw the other turret out here as well, so if any enemies walk in this area, they will die. And I'm going to use my superior speed. There's Red Riding Hood as well. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to use my superior speed. We're going to explore this level. We do see 2 of the exits already, so we can just go around, kill a few things, and then be on our way out. We could also scrap all of the torches and stuff, get ourselves more scrap metal and things, but it's not hyper important that you get every single piece of scrap in the game. It's beneficial, sure, because you can craft more stuff, but you don't need all of it. You can easily survive off of other stuff. We also don't need to identify everything before we scrap them. But hey, you know, if you want to, you can. It's not gonna be the end of the world. Ooh, there's a Algernon. Okay, well that was fun. Exit's right there. We're gonna yeet this, yeet that. Book of Slow, Algernon's thing. We'll yeet that. Even more rats are just dying next to me. It's kind of crazy. I'm just gonna scrap all of that. And Maybe we'll ask the gyrobot to show us where enemies are. Where are enemies? Where's monsters? That way we can easily detect the monsters and have a great time. There's a Book of Light. We could have learned it. I don't really care. Doesn't really make too big of a difference. But yeah, let's just keep going here. It is a Minotaur floor after all, so we kind of do want to go fast. Let's just... It doesn't... I actually might have messed up. We might die here. Hopefully... Okay, Minotaur's coming after me here. We might be able to sneak around. We do have a gyrobot, so our gyrobot should distract... should bring all of our turrets. There we go, all of our turrets are here, except for one that broke, but that's fine. Let's use our repair function here, because our turrets, even though they're at 100% health, we can upgrade them. So now that's an intricate turret, and these are intricate turrets too. And upgrading, as you can see, gives us additional tinkering skills, so that's something you can do. We'll also craft another turret just because we can, and you'll notice our tinkering kit is decrepit. I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm just going to keep scrapping things and let it break, because I want to demonstrate that if your tinkering kit ever breaks, you can easily still repair it just by interacting with it. Looks like we've got a nice open area here. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to shoot things myself and not worry about killing enemies with the turrets and the noisemakers and things. Okay, that is actually terrifying. We'll use a bear trap. There we go. Gonna put another bear trap down just preemptively. There we go. And then we'll try and kill it with our fire trap. There we go. Didn't get any tinkering from that, but it's okay. You know, you're not gonna get tinkering all the time, but it's good things to keep in mind. I do think remove curse, destroy armor, repair. We have a repair scroll that we could use on our bow, but if we look at our tinkering and we look at our perception, we're up to, I think, 80 points. So we're very close. If we look at our repair here, we're very close to being able to repair our crossbow if it does take damage. But for right now, it's not taking any damage, so we're just not going to worry about that. I will toss this cloak as well because it's decrepit, and I don't really feel like dealing with that decrepit cloak. I'd rather have the extra inventory capacity. We also found a ring of regeneration. That's actually crazy. If we kept the scroll of remove curse, we could have probably used that and gotten ourselves a ring of regeneration, which would be great for a skeleton since we'd have normal regeneration at that point. I'm going to use our tinkering kit here. We're going to craft some regular fire traps again, making sure we keep a little bit of normal scrap metal. That's definitely something you want to do. If you run out of scrap metal, that's when you are in trouble. Yeah, let's keep going, keep running, and do the thing. Note that your turrets have to be deployed for the gyro to bring them. Yes, your turrets have to be deployed. If your turrets are not deployed, the bot will not bring them. If they're underground, if they're just a regular item on the floor, your gyro bot thinks they're just trash. Probably because people leave trash around all the time, and yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna grab our... Ow! That hurts! Ouch! Stupid boulders! The jump scare as well. Oh man, that's actually pretty good. So we just took a big hit to the face. It's fine. I don't care. We have a second life with our mana regeneration, so it'll all work out in the end. Yeah, it'll work out. There's some skeletons here. I'm just going to shoot them and not think about it too much. Just pew pew powers all the way until they are nice and low. And then what we can do, as we mentioned earlier, we can throw a... let's just see where they are. He's right there. Okay, so we'll just throw a nice fire trap down. And we'll throw a noisemaker right behind that. That'll lure the skeleton over our fire trap. He'll explode, and we'll have a better chance of gaining ourselves some tinkering skills. Okay, the spider's gonna hurt us, nearly kill us, but that's okay. We'll just use the bear trap. Even if we did die, it would have been fine. Because, oh my goodness, is the spider actually seeing us? Okay, it's not. Again, fire trap. noisemaker. Spider blows up. There we go. And now we can just use our tinkering kit, scrap all of his junk, get our noisemaker back, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. 9 HP in a dream. We're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, everything's fine. I'm not scared. Why would I be scared of my low HP? I'm okay. Everything's all right. We got a nice trader here. This is an alchemist. Alchemists are always worth visiting because you can buy potions of healing and all of the other goodies from them. Absolutely worth poking our head in there and just seeing what he has. I will also just yeet all of the stuff on the floor. We could probably make a backpack. Let's make a backpack so that we can easily carry around a little bit more stuff with us. Also just going to scrap all of that. We're going to use these items. We're going to scrap all of that. Use a polymorph potion and just come and say hello to Mr. Trader over here. He is selling blanks. Okay, we're not after the blanks. I'm just going to buy a couple of his poisons and things. Trying to get our trading up high enough. I'm hoping that he is selling some scrolls of remove curse. Okay, there we go. We'll sell all of the potions back to him because I'm not going to be doing any alchemy. I'm not going to worry about that. Speed potions are always good to have. If you ever find yourself being a little bit too slow, then speed can make all of the difference. It looks like this is a ring of regeneration. It also looks like it's not blessed and it's not cursed. So yeah, we don't need to worry about this remove curse scroll. I guess we can hold on to it just because why not? But yeah, for the most part, we don't have to worry about that. And we got all the potions from this man that we could possibly want. At this point, we just leave. We go. We go away to the next level where we'll have even more fun. And yeah, why you looking like a shopkeeper? This is true. I do look like a shopkeeper. That's funny. If you guys want to get extra scrap, you guys can come and, you know, loot these chests and things. You can also loot the gyrobots in my way. You can also grab the torches from the campfires, and then you can scrap that. I don't know if I feel like doing that for everything. Like I said, you don't need to grab all of the scrap in the game, but there is plenty of things you can scrap. I'm just going to make a couple more of these kaboomies because we can. And it looks like that didn't break our tinkering kit, so I guess we just keep going. Might as well grab that. Might as well grab this. If you are playing as a tinkerer and you don't want to use the excellent bow, I mean, if you don't want to use crossbows, but you want to use the chrysolacatos and go to the underworld, you can do that. It's a little bit risky, but you can do that. It's definitely a possibility. One of the things that you'll want to do is set up your turrets in here and then lure enemies in from the outside. You've got bear traps and stuff. What I like to do is I personally like to put my turrets in kind of like a C shape. Or I like to put my turrets over here so that any enemies that walk in are in a line of the turrets, but they actually have to enter the room. And this, I feel, is safer for the most part because when that happens, the enemies don't see your turrets from far away. They actually kind of need to make themselves vulnerable to your turrets, all of your turrets, before they get the chance to attack. And then, again, just like with the gnomish mines, I like to put some bear traps down because bear traps means that they won't be able to do anything about our turrets, shooting them in the face. We do want to keep one additional bear trap on us, just in case there's a shadow. Shadows are extremely scary. Shadows will absolutely roast you. So there we go. One imp is down. Our bear trap is broken, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll just come back. We'll put a new bear trap down. We'll put a new bear trap down. Grab the other bear trap. And again, we're just gonna poke our head out here. Looks like there's another enemy that can come in and get some happy fun times in our room of death. We're just gonna lure them in, we're gonna hide, let the turrets deal with them. There we go. And just like that, we don't have to worry about that imp either. We'll put our bear trap down again, and we'll just see if we can't get a couple more imps to come here. Might as well look in the chest, see what we have. Spellbook of Force Bolt, okay. We got a sword that we can throw down. It's probably a good idea to wear our cloak at this point instead of the backpack, simply just because of the implications. Ow, that's not nice. Stop shooting me. That kind of hurts, sir. That kind of hurts. I also just realized I'm probably going to get hungry at this rate. Let's drink some booze. Hopefully we don't puke. No, there we go. The polymorph is now wearing off. We could throw a noisemaker. Now, noisemakers don't have the best range. But I'm going to throw 2 noisemakers here. Hopefully imps come in and have a happy fun time with our turrets. I don't think they're coming. At least it doesn't sound like they're coming. Yeah, they're not coming. Okay, that's fine. Another option that we can do, if we have pickaxes, is to use a pickaxe to break open the back wall. And there you can tell there is an imp. The imp is kind of nuking our turret, but that's okay. That's okay. We should have moved our turrets beforehand. At least we can now kind of just see that that side's relatively safe as well. At this point, I am going to just tell our sentry bots to disassemble themselves, let them fall on the floor. We'll go and grab our noisemakers again. And start using the teleportation little altar stuff, and yeah, we're just gonna make our way through. We have our bear traps ready to deploy if we need some safety, some protection of some sort, and we have the option to also not do any of that. It looks like, yeah, my inventory is a little bit too full. I'm just gonna equip a backpack here so we can grab stuff, identify them before we kind of leave. And I'm looking for any rings. Like this one's a ring of magic resistance. That's always a fun one to have. Spellbook of Dig. That's a really nice spellbook to have. Let's see if this ring is cursed or not. It's not cursed, so we'll hold on to it. It's one of the better rings to have later on, even though we have the Ring of Regeneration, which basically makes sure we stay extremely healthy. If I remember correctly, these are like rooms of death. No? Okay. We'll just use our crossbow, shoot this ghoul, and we should be relatively safe. It's not the rooms of death that I remembered. It's a different section, which is fine. We could just easily traverse through here, look at all of the stuff, loot any things that you want, and keep moving. I feel like there's stuff that I grabbed earlier, and I don't remember what it was. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm also really surprised our tinkering kit hasn't broken yet. Usually they break a lot faster than this. Just gonna shoot skeleton from the dark, from far away. There we go. Skeleton's taken out. We'll just scrap everything our skeleton has to offer. Loot a couple more things that we can then yeet on the floor and scrap as well. Perfect. And I just picked it all up again. What are you doing, sir? You said you're gonna scrap and not pick it up. Oh man, I do silly things sometimes. Yeah, just gonna keep going here, keep scrapping, trying to get a lot more materials where we can. If that's a mimic, I might be in trouble, but it's not. Okay. Again, we're just going to yeet everything. Gloves of Dexterity. We're going to lose 1 armor, but we gain 1 extra Dexterity, which is extra damage and movement speed. Absolutely worth the trade-off. I'm just going to yeet that on the ground. We're going to throw that on the ground. We don't need to cure any ailments. And then you can see we have a lot of scrap again. I'm just going to turn that all into fire traps. And oh no! Our tinkering kit broke! Oh, that's terrible. How do we fix it if we can't equip it, right? You just hold right click, and then, you know, you can interact with your tinkering kit. Go to the repair tab, and then you can repair it. And just like that, it is back up to serviceable, and we don't have to worry about a broken tinkering kit and being completely and utterly useless. And like that, we're just going to go over to the next level. It looks like we have a skeleton mage. I'm just going to shoot him from afar. Not going to think about it too much. We're just going to get rid of him. And there's going to be a bunch of ghouls that spawn here. Ghouls are a little bit scary. So I'm going to throw our turrets down. And make sure that we have a way to protect ourselves. Do we only have the 3? No, there's our 4. Okay. QE, there we go. Again, I'm just going to throw them down over here. We're going to spread them out just a little bit, because once we pull the lever, that's when things gonna happen. But yeah, you guys always want to make sure you have a little bit of metal scrap on, just in case your tinkering kit ever breaks. Always make sure you take a look at the status of your tinkering kit in case you need to repair them. Definitely don't want your tinkering kit breaking on you at the worst possible times, because that is when things go really bad really quick. Okay, I'm just kind of pushing these turrets in a little bit of a diagonal line so that they all have line of sight to all of the possible enemies that we could face here before we pull that lever, because once we pull that lever, the ghouls are going to spawn, and we're just going to have to deal with it. There we go. There we go. We could just run back here. If they get close, we could put our bear traps down and our... Oh, wait. Hold on. They don't know how to get here because our turrets. I forgot. Ghouls are friends. Ghouls aren't enemies. There we go. We're just gonna shoot them. It's fine. There we go. There we go. All the ghouls, none of them shall hurt us. None of them shall harm us because we are a skeleton. Completely forgot about that. That's actually hilarious. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Any other ghouls? No, that was it? Okay. Oh, wait, no, there's a couple more over here. That's good. They're nice and slow. We can just pew-pew from afar, and they are not a problem. Could easily also debate them around the tombstones if we so choose. There we go. Just like that. They do not hurt us. They do not harm us. They are not a threat. Blessed water? Ouch. Don't drink blessed water. Blessed water bad for your health. Trust. Just trust. It's not what you want. Okay, now it looks like that is pretty much everything. Let's just disable all of our turrets here. Now, I am going to quickly just yeet some of this other stuff on the ground. If I could just yeet all of my torches, that's not what I wanted to eat. Give me my torch back. There we go. We'll yeet that instead. Get our tinkering kit out. Just gonna disassemble all of that. And now the next floor is where things are gonna get a little bit crazy, because we need to hope. We need to pray that there is not a Minotaur, and if there is a Minotaur, then we need to really, really hope and pray that Chrysolakatos is not in a room with a bunch of walls preventing them from seeing us, because we need to go through the whole map really fast to try and get that, and I don't really feel like it's going to be that simple. So let's go to the next floor. Let's pray and hope there's no Minotaur. If there is, I might just abandon the mission. If there's not, we'll definitely do what we can to get it. There is a Minotaur, okay. So at this point, I'm not going to worry about the turrets too much. We're going to come out here. Ooh, yeah, this is a really bad floor for us. Let's throw the turrets in the room over here. We'll just get them down nice and quick. We got to be fast. We could also try and nuke the Minotaur with traps and things, but that's difficult. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get Chrysolakatos. There's too many walls and things in the path. Okay, we're just gonna abandon mission. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's not much we could do about it. It's out of our control. We just have bad RNG. There's a Minotaur, and it's the underworld, and we definitely can't go and explore all of that. Too bad, too sad. It is what it is. I'm okay with it. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, now we're in the swamps. We can go through the swamps. We can just run around freely, pew pew things in the face. We do need to try and avoid water, since as a skeleton, water is bad for us. But what we can do is use our nice little lockpick and grab any arrows from the arrow traps on this floor, disabling them and giving us some toys to play with. Here's another enemy. We can just pew pew. We're just going to pew pew and run away. I don't really want to pick up all of his items since there's a minotaur and it's slowing us down. And slowing down is a bad idea. In fact, I'm just going to yeet all of our turrets over here. Try and get them out of our inventory. And then we're just going to keep going. Spooky mask. It's actually a nice thing to have, but we're going to avoid using it. Mostly because I'm trying to just free up my inventory space. Take out this goblin. We're just going to keep going. I don't know why I'm picking up items. I don't know what just took the boulder damage there, but not my problem. Okay, slime is nice and weak. Let's get the fire traps on my hotbar. There we go. Blow it up with a fire trap because we can. Same with this ghoul. We're just going to blow it up. Forgot traps doesn't work because we are friendly to ghouls. Okay, gonna... Oh, this is... That's fine, that's fine. We did get the XP from that. I don't think we got a tinkering skill, but we did get the kill with a fire trap. Just gonna take out this goblin. Just gonna yoink some of his stuff. And... can go through this door, but we want to be fast here. We don't want to hang out too much. Okay, we're going to back up. We're going to just pew pew this. This is why I said we don't want to hang around too much. Okay, we're already too late. Just going to yeet a bunch of things on the floor here. Use our tinkering kit. We're going to scrap all of that. We're just going to pick it all up again. Honestly, if there's a minotaur that comes out now, I might be in serious trouble, but it's okay. We'll just leave. It's okay. It's fine. We're out. We're gone. We're on the next floor. Now we can yeet all of this stuff on the floor and freely just scrap all of it and not think about it too much. There we go. Toss the meat. We don't need the food. And we have a lot of scrap again. So again, I'm just going to go into my tinkering kit. We're going to say craft. We're going to craft a bunch of flame traps because, again, if you get kills with these, it is a 20% chance to increase your tinkering kit. And, yeah, we're just going to keep going. I should probably also repair my turrets at some point. Oh, my gyropod died. That's okay. I was wondering, where's my turrets? But, so, yeah, gyropod died to the boulder, and then all my turrets got left behind. Something I should have probably kept in mind, but... oh well, it is what it is. I'm not really too bothered. Those turrets are relatively cheap to make and produce, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make some more. Now, this floor is a great floor if you want to get your ranged up, because we can very easily just pew-pew the trolls through the gates, and yeah, that's one way to deal with them. Just going to grab all of this stuff and go... to open up the gate. Don't need the scroll of food. Don't need the actual food. Shouldn't throw it in that pile of the other scrap. Don't do this to your friends. It's very trolly. It's not fun when you gotta deal with all of that. Looks like we've got a staff of digging. I'm just gonna yeet that. We'll scrap it. Get the magic scrap and make use of that. Tomahawks. We could make use of. I'm not gonna bother with them. We're just gonna scrap all of them. I was thinking about using them later, but I really can't be bothered. And just like that, we have pretty much almost all the scrap that we need to craft ourselves a new set of turrets. And that's just what we're going to do in a bit. Not right now, but in a little bit. Let's just open this and then grab the torches so that we can easily do the things that we want to do. I'm also going to shoot the trolls through the holes. Okay, we don't have enough tinkering just yet to repair our thingamabob, so we'll just use a regular bow and shoot them through the gates with that. That's fine. we do have a backup weapon. It's always good to have a backup weapon. So unfortunate, Vo. So unfortunate. Are sentry bots heavy? They are heavy. They're not, I don't think they're as heavy as the scrap, but they are still heavy. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna take care of these trollolols. You can very easily release them as well and then take care of them. It's not a big deal, but hey, you know, if this is in the game, we might as well make use of it. It makes sense. Abuse the power. It's also not too much of a challenge. Honestly, if anything, it's more a race of trying to kill them fast enough so that they don't kill each other. That's the only concern I have on this map. The gyro that died on the previous floor. Oh, I should have kept my eyes open on that. But yeah, that's also what's a nice thing to have multiple gyro bots out. Because if you have multiple gyro bots, then even if one dies to a boulder, you have others available. It looks like my bow broke, so at this point, we could repair it. Yeah, I'm just gonna repair it. Why not? Let's use it. We'll shoot the goblins, see if some of them have bows. It looks like some of them do have bows. That way, if it breaks again, then we can just grab their bows instead of repairing this thing again. I should have started the goblins, but I didn't think it would break that quickly, I'll be honest. It's fine though, it's absolutely okay. Not a big deal. This is plenty of scrap for us right here, and we don't need to overthink it. Just need to pew pew. Pew pew more! There we go. And with those trolls and goblins out of the way, we can say that our bow is now far more powerful than it was before. At least our ability using bows. And you know, worst case scenario, we've got 23 explosive traps that we can use to pretty much explode anything that wants to give us a hard time. I'm not going to be using those arrows. I'm going to try and use the quick fire arrows. We just released this troll over here that I did not weaken in time. Now I could also have weakened all of the goblins and things and then just used fire traps, which would have been a great way to level our tinkering. But as I mentioned, I'm not really trying to get my tinkering to 100, so it's not high priority for me. Let's see what arrows we get. Quick shot, that's good. Knockback, those are good as well, especially with crossbows that shoot relatively fast. Since we're on that side, let's go get the gold, and then we'll head over to the other side to get some of the other items. And we'll also go and scrap all of the goblin items that we can then become even more powerful. If I did focus a bit on my tinkering, we probably would have had enough tinkering skill to repair our equipment, but that's fine. It's really not a big deal. I think we only needed like 12 more points, which is 12 perception or other things. If we make ourselves glasses, you know, that's 1 perception on its own right there. And then, I don't know. It's fine, it's fine. Here you can see plenty of bows, so plenty of items. We'll yeet anything that's cursed. We don't want that. In fact, I'm kind of thinking about yeeting this bow because it is unlikely that we are going to use it to its full potential. In fact, maybe I'll hold on to it. Why not? It's fine, it's fine. Grab all of the other items on this side. And let's see, Magnus headdress. Got another short bow. We don't need all of this stuff. Don't need the shield. We now have multiple bows to help us out. And before I scrap the rest of this, let's just disable these traps. We'll throw the arrows on the ground. I don't really care about the fire arrows. We'll just be using quick shots, knockbacks, and poison. Let's see if we have a mimic. We do. So the mimic is pretty simple. We're just going to put bear traps down. Equip a bow. Shoot the mimic with this as much as we can. Gonna head around. We'll put a... I'm actually gonna grab the other bear trap here. Since it is decrepit, it's going to break. That'll free up some extra weight. Where's the mimic going? There he is. So yeah, they should walk into the bear trap. That should make him nice and weak. At which point we just finish him off with a regular bomb. Just blow him up quick and easy. I'm not going to worry about doing anything with alchemy, so I'm just going to eat all of that stuff. We do have a alembic that we can hold on to if we want to do anything with that. We have the potential. I don't do any I'm not planning on doing any alchemy, but we might want to combine some potions like this booze and then have that be in a single pocket. So yeah, it's always nice to have, always nice to do. It's pretty great, pretty easy, and yeah. Can you fight the Baron? You can fight anything if you want to. Tinkerers are very strong. They are kind of powerful. I wouldn't say they're broken powerful, but they're pretty strong. And yeah, as you can tell, we've got plenty of scrap. I'm just going to make those 4 turrets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have, because of our tinkering level, you can see, we are actually allowed to have up to 6 deployable tinkering allies. So I'm going to make 2 more. So 1, 2. Now we have 6. Can put these guys... I don't know. I could put them in a room over here. It'll be funny. When the goblins spawn in, they're just going to get absolutely smashed by all of these turrets. There we go. Okay, turrets in place, and we don't have to think about it now. But yeah, look how much faster I'm moving now that I'm not carrying around all that weight. It makes a bit of a difference, quite a bit. And the goblins are dead. I'm also going to drink all of his potions of might, not because I want the extra strength. It's good to hold onto them and delay the use of that, but I don't really care about optimizing everything, so I'm just gonna drink them immediately and just not care. And here we go. We're scrapping all of his stuff. Our tinkering is up to 70. So we go to the repair tab. You can see we need another 16 points before we can repair our bow, which is a little while, but it's okay. Let's deactivate one of these sentry bots. We'll craft ourselves another gyrobot and throw that one down so that we can then have it detect enemies for us. And also bring all the turrets into the next floor, where we're just going to pick them up. I'm just going to yeet them down in this room, so any monsters that walk into this room will die. I don't care about what the monsters are, how they die, or anything like that. I just don't want to carry these turrets. Can't deploy anymore? Oh yeah, because skill level. True. That's fine. Let's get this decrepit bow in my inventory, my hand, and we're just gonna go running. We're just gonna look for things to pick up, things to scrap, monsters to pew, and then yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I see the boulders. That's a lot of boulders. Damn. Okay, goblin sees us. That's fine. We're just gonna debate him over our fire trap. Okay, we're gonna debate him over our fire trap. That's yeah, that took a little bit. He's not gonna come here, is he? Okay, I'm just gonna run up to him. I'm gonna throw a fire trap in his face. There we go. Yeah, just gonna throw that down. Let him walk over it. Bada bing, bada boom, and easy monies. Just like that. I didn't see all of the upper goblins, but oh, that's pretty funny. That's really funny. Can you use the command everyone function to dismantle all the turrets? You can. You can. And I was going to show that during the Baphomet fight, assuming I was going to use turrets there. Let's just pick this up, pick that up, identify, yeet. We don't need to get our appraisal up to 100, but it does give us a chance for doubling our perception whenever we level up. So that's one of the only reasons I've been doing this. Okay, just gonna throw a bomb, you know. There we go, tinkering went up. Quick and easy stuffs, just like that. Again, we could be using the noisemakers that would increase our chances even more, but I'm not really going to try and optimize every aspect of this. Also, just going to make a bunch of fire traps again with all of the scrap. As you can tell, we are able to move around relatively quickly now, and we don't have to stress about our speed when we do that. We just have to worry about the things we want to carry with us, the things we want to craft, and how we want to annihilate, destroy, take out any and all of the enemies in our path. And we also just reached 100 in appraisal, so I'm pretty much just going to scrap things straight from the ground. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to think about it. Ooh, a book of magic mapping. Wow, the Gyrobot survived the boulder. Oh, at least we know we've got some rigorous construction going. That's pretty good. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Convenient that you just got Olympic swimming, did I? Oh, I probably scrapped it. Oh, I did! Let's go! Yeah, that's very convenient. Damn. That's fun. That's great. Since there is 2 slimes here, and we have Olympic swimming, I'm actually just going to go back and forth. I think we can hit him one more time. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put down 2 fire traps because we can kill 2 enemies, 2 birds with 1 noisemaker. And yeah, I'm just going to... His? Are you really Batman? You shouldn't let the world know that, man. You really shouldn't. The world knows you're Batman, then the world's gonna give you a hard time. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. I'm trying to be helpful here. Okay, but there we go. We managed to get 2 kills quick and easy, and our noisemaker did not break. Okay, that's nice. Let's make another one just so that we have some spares, and let's keep moving. Looks like we've kind of cleared up everything on this floor, and we can go on to the next one. Gonna yeet that, yeet this. Let's yeet the decrepit bow. I don't think we're going to need that. And we're going to keep going. Yeah. Surprised my Gyrobot didn't break, but let's just tell him to return and land so we can repair him. There we go. Use our tinkering kit. Say repair. We'll repair. Hey, look at that. We can repair our crossbow now as well. Maybe that's not the best use of my materials, but it's okay. We'll just yeet everything else that we don't want. Poison resistance or Olympic swimming. I'm going to hold on to the Olympic swimming for a little bit. But yeah, this should give us plenty of scrap metal to allow us to repair our bow. There we go, up to the serviceable state. Now we can use our crossbow and have some fun with that. We can also... Oh, we got levitation. That's fun. We can also, over here, if we want, we can kind of block off the ghouls and things. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with the regular strategy that we use. You know, levitation. And we'll just take out all the ghouls with that. Not a big deal. I'm doing good, Hiz. I'm doing good. How are you doing? The world does that regardless. Besides, I would have to hire you as Robin. Guys, I could become a superhero? Or, I guess, a sidekick? That sounds great. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. License the Robin. I guess I did have Robin Hood's gear, so it makes sense. It's funny. Oh, no. Oh, no. What are you doing, Lacey? What are you talking about? You crazy fool. You're crazy. I'm going to yeet all of my sentry bots. Well, at least the majority of them. I don't think I can get up to 8 companions yet. Yeah, it's still 6. I need another 4 points in tinkering before I can have 8. But I will have the Gyrobot out. We'll repair the Gyrobot later. For right now, I just want to make sure that we are able to move around freely and without any real resistance to these crazy ghouls that is going to try and eat my face. I'm also going to use the levitation potions. We probably don't need to do any of that, since the ghouls are technically friendly towards us. We can just weaken them. They will run towards us, they will try to kill us, but if they lose track of us, then we could just run around them constantly, so it's not really too much trouble if we want to go down that path. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to drop the Ring of Warning and some of the other things. We'll just scrap this and go on in. Maybe take out the lighting. We'll go see what's inside this chest over here. And it looks like it's a bunch of gems that are valuable. I don't really care how valuable they are. They are just scrap to me. And we will just do that. Scrap them straight up. Not think about it. I feel like I saw a single torch somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to start using lanterns from here on out as well. We can craft them pretty easily. That way I can just scrap all the torches and I don't need to think about it. We also just found some glasses, which is really funny considering I haven't crafted any glasses just yet. So yeah, that's a thing. I find that pretty funny. At least I think it is. I don't know. Let's craft some more kaboomies. And repair our tinkering kit. Because our tinkering kit is now on a condition that is dangerous. There we go. It's up to serviceable again. So we don't have to think about that. We can come and see if there's slimes. There is a single slime. That's too bad. But hey, you know what? Every single slime adds up and makes our lives a little bit easier by increasing our skills. We also just got a blessed ring of magic resistance. So I'm going to toss out the other one. We'll scrap that and then we'll keep going. There we go. Gonna lure all of the ghouls into this room over here because we can. And just not going to fight them head on. There we go. So now they don't know about me. Again, just gonna lure them out this direction. We can run past them because they are friends. They're not enemies. And we could just pretty much loop them around in circles if we want to. Slowly take them out and not think about it. Is this cheesy? A little. Do I care? Not really. The easier way would probably be just to drink a potion of polymorph and have our turrets deal with them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We should probably just go and retrieve our turrets. it's definitely way easier, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up this way. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Hope you're good with heights. I'm not that good with heights, no. You've been good. You're mostly just keeping moving. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, you just keep moving forwards. Gotcha. I'm on the same level now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's all you really can do, right? You just keep moving forwards. You just do what you can, do your best, try and survive. Take things one step at a time. That's literally all we have. I'm gonna throw our turrets in 2 lines. Gonna separate them just a little bit. Gotta get our gyrobot to land. Gyrobot, return and land. I don't know where the gyrobot is, but it's okay. Let's just yeet these turrets down. Where is my gyrobot? Oh, my gyrobot's not able to get to us. Because it's... Oh, okay, that makes sense. We'll just go back here. We'll go retrieve our gyrobot. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. There we go. Return and land. There we go. We'll pick that up again and then go deploy our last turret before we take care of all the ghouls. Now, we don't have any more metal scrap, so unfortunately we don't have bear traps. That would have made this far easier. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to, yeah, hope that they don't go after me. If they do, we do have some things to drink, but it's gonna be a rough fight. This whole thing is going to be a pretty messy endeavor. We're going to drink a polymorph potion that will turn me not a skeleton, allowing me to kill everything in our path. There we go. And now we could just equip our light. and move all of the ghouls towards our turrets. Yeah. There we go. Let them take them out. It's glorious. Or we can kill all of them ourselves and then gain increased archery skill. That's probably a more productive method, but I'm okay with this. This is faster. There we go. And I'm just going to go up this way. We're going to shoot anything and everything in our path and just lure them towards our turrets as a backup. A safety device, yeah. There we go. There we go, just like that. Everything just dies. Nice, quick, easy, no hesitation. Run! It's fine. We're okay. There we go. Just like that. Turrets can be pretty powerful. I think I also now have 80 points. No, we don't have 80 points in tinkering yet. There we go, up to 60. If we had 80 points in tinkering, we could probably deploy our gyro bot thingamabob, and it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. This is okay. Just gonna pew pew from afar. There we go, go through the door. Again, pew pew. And, yeah, this is good. Just gonna run away from that guy. Just like that, our turrets are basically taking care of everything for us. Nice, quick, and easy. I love these turrets. They are very powerful, but you gotta set them up nicely. You actually gotta scale your tinkering. It's not as straightforward as you might want it to be. There's some of the other things that I prefer. Okay, I see a ghoul. Not gonna worry about the turrets. Ooh, okay, 2 ghouls. It's fine. It's fine. Just blow them up. Just gonna back up here. Just gonna pew pew, get my ranged as much as we can, and then blow them up. Potentially gaining a little bit more tinkering skill. I mean, it's not like we're using these fire traps for anything else, right? Ah, ghoul! It's okay. Just gonna run away, shoot him a couple of times, and blow him up. Perfect. Now, I did hear some more ghouls. I think they're in the middle. Yeah, I think this is these ghouls from earlier. Just blowing them up because we can. It's a 20% chance, which is bigger than 10%. And just like that, we've pretty much cleared out everything on this floor. Is my tinkering 80 yet? Tinkering is not 80. That's unfortunate. Means I can't deploy our gyrobot, but it's okay. I can now just deactivate one of these sentry bots and then deploy the gyrobot to bring the rest of them back with us. And that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna go. I'm also hungry, but we've got fruit juice and things I can drink. There's also booze I can drink, and then we could just take a quick dip in the water and be fine. Okay, take out the spider. Looks like we got a... crazy goblin over here. I just gotta make him walk into things and just not care as we keep going. Might have also been a good idea to have my polymorph state still, but that's okay. I didn't know there was going to be a shop here. It's not a guaranteed thing, so it is what it is. And as you can tell, we're pretty strong with our ranged. And I forgot about that. We're not polymorphed anymore. The coals will hurt us. It's fine. It's fine. Just gonna go around. We're gonna scrap anything we can. We don't need this. Don't need the decrepit lockpick. Anything else we don't need? Magic mapping I kind of want to keep. Might as well learn locking. It's not like I'm using it against mimics, but you know what? Doesn't hurt. Gonna go through here. We're just gonna grab any of the torches. Goblin, blow him up. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just loot, scrap everything, and keep moving. Spellbook of Magic Missile. I love Magic Missile. Such a powerful spell. Gonna yeet this on the ground. Just gonna grab that. Now, one thing I should probably note is that all of our turrets are currently not deployed. So we can't leave this floor until we go back and retrieve our turrets. But that's future Lycian's problems. Okay, scrapping all of that. Just gonna keep going. We're gonna grab things, scrap things, keep going. Not gonna think about it, just gonna go. Might as well learn light, doesn't hurt. Scrap human stuff because human stuff. Hey, we got another pickaxe and a remove curse scroll that I'm just gonna scrap. Book of light, we're gonna scrap. Pickaxe, we're just gonna scrap. Just gonna scrap all of that. Scrap everything! I don't need none of it. Is that gonna kill our gyrobot? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm okay with it. Don't need to go in there. That's fine. Okay, let's go back into the center here. We'll retrieve our turrets and probably repair all of them because we can. So tinkering kit. Let's go to repair. We'll repair our turrets. There we go. There we go. There we go. Repaired all of our turrets. We can't upgrade them. Oh wait, we can. Yeah. Okay, all of our turrets are upgraded. Does that mean our tinkering is 80? Oh no, it's just upgrading it because the additional tinkering skill. Yeah, that's fine. In terms of repairing, we don't have enough regular materials to repair this. That's okay. Just gonna scrap the torches off the walls. There we go. That should give us plenty of scrap metal that we can then use to repair our crossbow. And yeah, we're good. We're goodsies. I haven't found the exit just yet, so we need to look for that. But I'm sure it'll be here somewhere. Maybe through here? Got a serviceable bear trap. Always nice to have those. But I'm not going to keep it. Okay, so repair. We're repairing our crossbow. It's now in excellent condition. I'm also going to repair our tinkering kit, just making sure that is in a good condition. And I'm going to repair our gloves, just because I don't really know what else to repair or what to do. We could make more traps that explode stuff, but we're going to have to get more regular scrap for that. Luckily, we can easily lockpick. Olympic swimming we can yeet. The sword we can yeet. Okay, we're just going to scrap all of these things. And again, like I said, we're just going to craft ourselves some more explosives. Because explosives are fun. Scrap this, scrap that. Just don't think about it. We're going to scrap it all! I should mention, one of the best ways to get your tinkering up as quickly as you possibly can, or the most consistent way to get it up, would be to use bear traps to damage enemies, and then after they've been damaged by bear traps, you finish them off with a fire trap, because it's 5% chance to gain a skill level when you craft something. 5% chance to gain a skill level when you craft a bear trap. Come on! Hit him! There we go. I'm getting distracted here. It is a 5% chance to gain a level in tinkering, a skill point in tinkering, when you craft something. So if you craft a bear trap, that's 5%. If you craft a fire trap, that's 5%. So now you had 2 times 5% chance. After that, you use the bear trap to deal damage. That's a 10% chance. And then you use a bear trap to do more damage. That's another 10% chance. You use a bear trap to do damage. That's another 10% chance. And you can do it for a 4th time. So that's 4 times 10% chance to get a skill level in tinkering by using bear traps, and then you gain additional 20% chance if you kill it with a fire trap. Definitely the most consistent and efficient way to raise your tinkering, but obviously we're not doing that. We're just throwing fire traps. We're not thinking about it too much. We don't care. We just want to blow things up and laugh as they turn into piles of fire and ash. Stupid human. What are you doing? Standing in a corner like that. You're gonna get yourself killed by something. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yo, JD, welcome in. How you doing, man? How you doing? You good? You well? You doing great? I think I've seen you in a little while. Okay, I'm just gonna, again, we're gonna craft more explosives here because we can. Our tinkering's now up to 80, so if we want to go to the whole, if we're gonna go through the whole, you know, repairing things and making things better, we can. It's always stupid to see that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yeah, we're just gonna go on through here. We're just gonna make ourselves nice and strong. We're gonna get some scrap. I don't really need to grab any food, just some of the other stuff. We also found a +2 ring of magic resistance, which is better than a +1 ring. So I'm gonna keep that one instead. Even though I don't know if I'm actually gonna use it at all. I'm probably just going to keep using the Ring of Regeneration because, well, we're not really dying. It's definitely keeping us alive a lot better than some of the other items that we could have had. I'm also kind of just looking for where Sokoban is. We haven't found it. I'm not quite sure. I think I did hear it at some point. I didn't investigate. But it's definitely somewhere. I'm doing good, JD. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Okay, we're just gonna do this, run away, and watch as it explodes. You're a stupid scorpion. You never follow a tinkerer down a hallway. It's never gonna end well for you. Never. Just gonna scrap those things. We probably could use the book of magic mapping and see if we can't find the Sokoban exit, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it necessary? Do we need to? Oh no! A wild troll has appeared! Ackerman, I choose you! Welcome in! How you doing, my guy? I love the random sound effects. They're great! They're fantastic.
Woof woof.
Okay, you need to stop shooting me. Thank you. Okay, same story. Just gonna blow up the scorpion. Bada bing, bada boom, and scorpion no more. And I still don't see the exit we are looking for, which is kind of annoying. Where the heck is this thing? My gyro. I was just mostly listening. We found the exit already, but what I was looking for isn't that. Ow! For those stones on top. I was looking for this, for Sokoban, so that we can very easily, you know, go and get ourselves some magic resistance. Yeah, that's it. Magic resistance. Just gonna scrap all the torches on the walls here. We're gonna go on in. We'll equip our Ring of Might, which is the only reason why we've kept that ring. Is this puzzle right here. You need to be able to have the push buff, and the only way you can get that is with might. Either the gauntlets of might, potions of might, or in our case, a ring of might. And it might just be one of the best things you can keep, because if you can push these boulders into these holes, you will be rewarded with the Ginny's Bracers, a glove set that gives us 50% magic regeneration, which is honestly kind of powerful. It's honestly, I don't know. It's crazy. 50% magic resistance. Did I say regeneration? You think I muted myself? No, I don't think I muted myself. I'm definitely seeing the microphone going up and down. Yeah. That's strange, Ackerman. I don't know what's happening over there, but okay. Hopefully you can sort out whatever's going on there. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they muted me. I don't know. It's fine. We'll just push these boulders down the line and have a good time. And one boulder is left. It's this one over here. After we get this thing in the hole, we will have ourselves some Jenny bracers, which is the only artifact item that I'm not going to scrap during this run. Imagine I just scrapped it. That would have been funny as heck. Honestly, we probably could. And just not think about it. And just use the Dex gloves. What do you guys think? Scrap the gloves? Scrap the Jenny's bracers? And just lol our way through the game? I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted. But yeah, from this point on forwards, we don't need the Ring of Might anymore. If there is a boulder that's in our path, we'll just break it with a pickaxe instead of trying to push it. So yeah, not gonna need that anymore. I'm honestly very tempted to just troll and just use gloves. use the dexterity gloves and not use the Jenny's bracers. That would be really funny. Looks like we've got a Minotaur floor, so let's get our gyrobot out. And by getting our gyrobot out, I mean let's craft a new one. And this time we're going to tell him to look for exits. There we go. I don't care about the enemies. If there's an enemy in our path, we'll just shoot them and then blow them up. You know, do the normal stuff. But we need to find an exit before the Minotaur arrives. And this place can be an absolute maze and can be extremely difficult. Okay, we found an exit. That's good. In that case, I'm going to tell the gyrobot to locate monsters for us, so we can very easily get a little bit of some extra experience. There we go, and some more scrap metal because we can. There we go. We're just going to back up over here. Throw that bomb down so that it blows up the insectoid, who had some piercing ammo. I don't know if I'm going to be using that, so I'm just not going to bother. What I will bother with is making more explosives, because we can. And that's a dead end, so we don't want to go that way. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably told half of my viewers. Scrapping out Jenny's bracers? Yeah, honestly, I don't mind trolling like that. I think it's funny. Why would you do that? Because lol, it's funny? But why? I don't know. I just felt like it. Ooh, we got a Ziggy. Okay. I really wish someday that we'll be able to recruit Ziggy and have a good time with him. But I think right now we probably want to go before the Minotaur shows up. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just leave. And there's another Minotaur on this floor, so we're going to look for the Minotaur maze. Not that we need to go there, but it's an easy exit to identify. And then I could show you guys how to blow him up, which is also pretty funny. Okay, again, we're just going to blow things up with our little trap of doom and death. Scrap anything in our path and just keep moving. Gotta find the Minotaur maze. Oh, I don't like this. Just gonna pick that up. I'm gonna scrap it later. Right now, I just wanna run. There we go. We found it. Okay, that's good. So now we know where to go. We also have a nice decrepit pickaxe right here. There we go. Yeet, yeet, and scrapperoni. Awesome stuff. Let's keep going. We found some other normal exits, so we could just take the normal exit, I think. We don't need to go down the path of the Minotaur. Ah, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just do it. We'll blow up the Minotaur. Why not? And it looks like we are absolutely fine. You might notice that I'm moving around very freely, very easily. It's because I'm always turning any of my scrap metal into the traps. And that is definitely allowing us to do a lot more by moving around a little bit more freely. Yeah, I think let's get out of here. Let's go to the Minotaur maze. Alrighty, book of sleep. We're just gonna toss that. We do want the book of magic mappings because it's magic mapping. Since we're not going to be using these gloves, I'm going to scrap them. And from here, we can now craft ourselves more magical traps of doom, death, and destruction, as well as repair any equipment. Nothing needs repairs, so I'm just going to repair the tinkering kit, trying to keep the scrap low, relatively low. And the Minotaur is pretty straightforward and easy to deal with. We're just going to throw, I can't remember, I think it's like 21 or 23. That's 2, 3. If you don't want to count, you could just do some math. So we need to have 14 traps left. And there we go. That's 21 explosives. Ready to blow up any Minotaur would-be dwellers that wants to give us a hard time. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand right here. Just like that, Minotaur goes poof! We have one extra trap here, so maybe it's less. I don't know. I remember 21 is a number, but yeah. if you ever feel like you wanna just lol, just yeah, it's a great thing. It's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. Looks like we got some magic scrap back from that, as well as a lot of regular scrap. Again, we're just gonna go to our crafting tab here. We're just gonna create more flame traps and make a run for it through the maze. I'll use this potion of speed so we can easily just zoom our way through and grab all of the potions and yeah, I don't know, go real fast through the rest of the world. I don't really care about Gungnir, but we can scrap it, I suppose. That's always an option. Yeah. We can scrap it. Definitely. I don't think I can fit through here. Oh, I can! Okay, there we go. Oh, that gave us some extra magic scrap that we can now use for other things. We grabbed that potion. Okay, let's go grab the last one. And then, yeah, we'll get out of here. It'll be fine. As far as the potions go, let's stack all of the speeds together in one little stackaroni like that. And, yeah. Just gonna scrap some of the torches because they're right here in front of me. And we'll make some more kaboomies because boomies! I love myself some boomies. And right now I just want to try and find some more magic scrap. I don't know where we're gonna find it, but we will scrap everything in our path. Either way. There's a troll. You were looking for monsters, right? Yeah. Ooh. A magic goblin! Just gonna put a trap right there. Oh, never mind. Here I am thinking, hey, I'm gonna lure him over our trap. Meanwhile, I just shoot an arrow in his eye or his knee. probably isn't he? We have some extra blank scrolls and things we can use for magic mapping. So that's going to be nice for later. This is all dead ends. That's frustrating. What about this way? Fine, I'll go for the gate. Ah, stop throwing walls down in front of my face. Ah, I just came through there. Okay, fine. Fine. I won't go back. I don't like that place. They're mean. Mean, I say. Scrapping artifacts will not be funny to me since they are unbreakable. But if we're not going to use them, then we might as well scrap them, right? I have a better use for the magic scrap that I can get than I do from having an item in my inventory that just slows me down. Something that I don't use. At least that's where I'm coming from, Rufus. That's why I always scrap the artifacts. Of course, if there's a teammate on the team that can make use of that item, I definitely would allow them to grab it and use it instead of me grabbing it and scrapping it. Although I probably don't even grab it, I just scrap it. Oh, jeez. Is our gyrobot stuck? I think our gyrobot's stuck. That's okay. Just gonna go through here. We found a exit, so that's nice. Yeah, we're just gonna get. I said never not. AK, it's always funny. Oh, the double negative. How silly of me. I sometimes have difficulties reading. Please forgive me. Yeah, this mimics tanky, alright? Holy goodness. And boom! Oh, I love my traps. Even though we're just using them in a wacky way. That's maybe why I love them. Okay, mister. Where'd you go? I think your insectoid friend there killed a human friend. Oh well. I'm not going to be using these arrows because I kind of made a bit of an oopsie, but that's okay. Magic reflection cloak, we could probably wear it. But we can also very easily dodge spells and stuff. We also have more than one. I don't know. I'm gonna scrap one of those. We don't need all of them. What we do need is more kaboomies! I love me! The kaboomies. Okay. Perfect. And yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go to the next level. Now up this way and back this way. Have I eaten? I have eaten today, yeah? I ate just before the live stream.
Meet me in my lair, morsel, and I will show you eating.
Barbecue bread? If I have to literally translate it, I've never really spoken that in English. Now that I think about it. That's pretty funny, actually. Damn. But yeah, it's essentially like a toasty, but on a barbecue. Really great. Delicious. Some onion and tomato, some cheese that melts up nicely. Ooh, it's really nice. Just gonna scrap everything and not care. Our gyrobot's out. As you can tell, even with all of our turrets, we are moving around relatively quickly, relatively easily. I am gonna craft another artisan pot, just because we can. I think I'm also going to try and craft some more kaboomies, just because we can, and hopefully we'll find a lot of magic scrap on this floor. Okay, I'm going to throw a single trap here, turn off my torch, We'll shoot the demon. Ow. Okay. 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 That's fine. That's fine, sir. That's... you can stop! Move towards me! Stop throwing fireballs towards my face! Damn! Oh, he just doesn't stop. He doesn't know when to give up. It's okay. We're alive. And again, we're just gonna blow things up. Tinkering 88. Not really trying to get my tinkering up. Not really doing too much. Just finishing enemies with our skills. Our abilities? I don't know. Spellbook of Dash. Don't need this, this, or this. Let's just disassemble all of that. Disassemble all of this. And life-saving amulet, which... where is it? I did pick it up, right? Where's it? It's no curse. There it is. Okay, I'm just blind. We'll just equip that because we can. We don't have to think about it. And yeah, just gonna keep going. Disassemble everything. Everything we must disassemble. And right here, we're gonna go through the wall so that we can go to the library and get ourselves plenty of magical scrap, because these humans, they have magical equipment that we can use. They also have plenty of chests with plenty of magical things that we can use. Okay, humanoids gone, dusted. Sometimes they also have glasses that are blessed for us, but I don't know if I'm gonna make use of that. I think I'm just gonna scrap everything and not give it a second thought. So yoink, yeet, yoink, yoink, yeet, yeet, yoink, yoink, yeet, yeet, and yoink, and yeet. Okay. That's a lot of yoinking and yeeting. I don't really have the inventory space for this anymore, do I? Yeah, more magical traps, of course. Of course. Only thing we care about. Let's go on through. Got a lockpicks. More potions. We'll stack the speed. Don't really care about anything else. Might as well stack the polymorph. Doesn't really hurt. Doesn't really help. Not gonna care about the paralysis, although it is a really strong potion. So if you guys want to make use of him, definitely make use of him. And just like that, we are going through the place. Invisibility cloak. I love myself a good invisibility cloak. So that's something we're going to do. Let's eat all of these items. And just not think about it as we go on and disassemble everything in our path. More potions, don't eat mana. I'm just going to drink the booze because I feel like it. I don't really care. The invisibility cloak is something I'll probably end up using later on. But for right now, we're just going to sit there in my inventory. That's not going to help us. We can scrap this and this. Okay. There we go. Got plenty of magic scrap from here. Also plenty of regular scrap. I might just yeet some of the regular scrap because we're getting too many fire traps and I don't know what to do with all of them. Same with this this orb. I don't think I'm going to use this orb at all. So we'll just yeet that. Not think about it. Not going to use it. Not going to bother with it. Just the magic scrap. That's all we care about. Yoink a little bit of this. Take a little shortcut through the wall. See if it's a mimic. It's not a mimic, okay? Yeet all of that on the floor. We'll just grab the other gems. And there we go. Scrap that for even more magic scrap and more kaboomies. Because boobies are fun. I have too much regular scrap. What am I supposed to do with all of it? I don't know. It's just there. Thinking up too much. Okay. Again, we're just gonna scrap everything in our path. Yoink. Yeet. Is that enchant armor? It is. Yeet. Although, actually... I don't care. I'm not gonna bother. I don't need to min-max things. Bloodletting, don't need any of that. Magic reflection, since I have the invisibility cloak, I'm actually not gonna use the magic reflection anymore, because if they can't see me, they can't hit me anyway. Repair, enchant armor, just gonna use it, not gonna care. Identify, we have 100 appraisal, so that doesn't matter either. And this is a long run, isn't it? Damn. Playing very slowly, very methodically. Okay, so they've all been taken care of, done and dusted. We're gonna go around, we're gonna just scrap and shoot, scrap and shoot. There we go. Probably just drink from all the fountains because we can. Just gonna scrap and shoot our way through. Blow up anything in our path. Another polymorph potion. I'm not gonna bother with it. Looks like we're carrying too much scrap again, so probably should just make some more kaboomies. Just like that. Okay, we're up to 92 in our sinkering abilities. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Trollolo. I'm paralyzed! That's okay. I'm just gonna yeet the crossbow, not gonna think about it. We'll scrap it in a moment. Wow, that paralysis lasted a while. I'm gonna drink the fruit juice just because I feel like it doesn't really benefit us. We're not gaining anything, we're not losing anything. It's okay. And again, we're just gonna eat stuff, we're gonna scrap it. Not gonna think about it. Just gonna do it because we can. Hey, Chip Chip. How are you doing? Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. Oh, no. So, same story as before. We're just gonna do the pew pew kaboomy and then look for the exit, which is right here. So we can now take that if we want to. And maybe we should just take it. Not worry about like stuff on this floor. We have 3 potions of levitation. I'm just gonna drink one right now. We'll take a look at what's on the other side. If there's anything interesting, maybe I'll do something. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting, so I'm just gonna go through the wall and we're gonna go and find hell. I don't know where hell is. We're gonna look for a trapdoor on this level. That's the way we're gonna find it, but if we don't find it, that's okay too. Drink another levitation potion just so that ours doesn't run out. I don't wanna look at my levitation icon down here constantly, so absolutely just not gonna care and just obliterate anything in our path. Yep. And if I have to drink the last one, I'll drink it too. I don't care. So we don't need this Fletcher spellbook. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving. Looking for our exit. Starting to think I might want to drink that other potion. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna drink it right here, right now. Just gonna keep levitating my way through the dungeon, through the underworld, and see if we can't find this thing right here, which will take us to hell. Just like that, we're in hell and we're gonna have a good time. Hey, 659, rope one in. Okay, I know I said I wanted to go to hell. This wasn't quite what I had in mind. It's a welcoming party. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much. I didn't know you cared. But just like that, we can take out everything. It's not a big deal. We do have a shadow, we can blow them up, or the better thing to do is to have a bear trap on our hotbar and then just bear trap them, because that way, ow, that way you can they can't do anything to you, they can't damage you, and you're absolutely good. But we have plenty of traps, so I don't mind either way. Man, that really kind of hurt me. Oh no. Oh no! It's a demon lick circle! It's fine, we'll just pew pew our way through here. Hello! Don't mind me! I'm gonna die! It's fine! We have resurrection in our back pocket. And we are golden, so we don't have to worry about the details here. Potion of restored magic. I'm gonna hold on to it for after we've resurrected. Okay, I see the goat man. Goat man's chasing me. Goat man no longer wants to chase me. I don't blame him. I'd run away from me too if I were him. Hey, get back here! Stop running! Stop running! No! He debated me! Ooh, that's not good. Being slowed. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but that's fine. We're okay. Kind of hoped that wouldn't happen until after we fought Baffle, but it's not like we're doing things in a really optimized way here. We're kind of ghosts. Yeah. We do have 2 extra healing potions. We also have that restored mana. I'm just gonna drink the restored mana because, well, we have access to it, so why not? But mostly, just because why not? Make more kaboomies! Uh-oh, run! Use a bear trap, and yeet! Yeet! Okay, sir. Not quite what I had in mind, but I guess we have plenty more traps to yeet at you. And I think that's the first floor of the hell cleared. Yeah. Now, I did mention there's some other stuff that you can do, like using teleportation traps. I feel like the next bit of magic scrap that we grab, I'll demonstrate some of that you can do. Just couldn't feel... I'm lazy, okay? It's a lot of effort, and I don't feel like doing all of that effort. Okay, we gotta move, or we will die again. In fact, I'm gonna just deploy some of our turrets here to get a little bit extra. Let our turrets assist us. We have access to them. We might as well make use of it. And just like that, our turrets are kicking butt, and everything's dying. And I think we're good. Yeah. Taking a lot of damage, though. It's not ideal. So maybe this is the part we equip our invisibility cloak. So that we can just hide in plain sight. And we don't have to worry about all of the things trying to murder us. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? Just gonna yeet that. Grab this. We'll yeet the other one. There we go. There is a Minotaur coming, so I kind of got to go fast. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. If he does show up, we'll be fine. I hope. Or we could just take the exit. Yeah, we could also just take the exit. There's another Minotaur! Are you kidding?
My Minotaur is
yeah, I'm probably not going to use the magic resistance ring, or we can find another. I'm definitely going to use warning. We have the magic mapping stuff we could use. Don't care about the water, although that's 6 health. And now we can set up some turrets. Okay, just gonna kill him real quick and easy. Get our turrets deployed everywhere over here. because we can. And there we go. I think that's everything. Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh, there was gold on that. You're kidding. Ow. This is floor 23. Okay, so since this is floor 23, I'm actually going to set up to kill the Minotaur. So we have a little bit of time to repair our equipment before we have to fight Baphomet. Also, let's just leave one scrap on that so we don't have to stress over it. Same story as before. We're just doing 20 traps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so the Minotaur's gonna see us. He's gonna run through those traps. He's gonna kill himself. No big deal. It'll be pretty quick, pretty easy. Now, I should mention, if you are using these traps a lot and you want to deploy them a lot quicker, you can craft yourself some of these tech goggles. The tech goggles do a couple of things. Firstly, the tinkering deploy speed is increased, and that's a decent amount. It also grants you immunity to friendly fire from the sentry turrets, which is also nice. Is it necessary? Not really, but it's definitely something you can do if you so choose. Okay, so let's clear out the floor. I'm gonna toss the tech goggles. Let's clear out the floor here. First water. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, the idea of clearing out the floor here is so that we can potentially get a little bit more magical scrap and stuff, so that I can repair all of my turrets and have an easier time in the next area. Because Bapho is a pain in the butt. He constantly summons boulders, which will obliterate us. Well, not us, but our turrets. And yeah, the easiest way to deal with that is just to not have to deal with that. Ring of Levitation? Well, not anymore. Whoops. There we go. Imps are dead. We're just gonna keep going. Just looking for stuff to scrap. There we go. And voila! Boom! Happy fun times. We do have 2 potions of healing. Again, I'm not going to worry about all of that stuff. We are really, really powerful as it is. Let's repair our tinkering kit. There we go. I need to honestly just get rid of a lot of our gear. Our heavy gear. Oh yeah, tech goggles instead of glasses. That's way better. What am I doing? Grab all of this stuff. We're just gonna go back down to our turrets. Maybe scrap everything else that we find along the way. And our turrets, we will all tell to deactivate. Okay, it looks like we can't tell them all to deactivate, but you can just cycle between all of them, and then that'll do the trick as well. I also am going to equip the backpack here, just so we can carry these turrets with us and have an easier time. We'll do Q to E. We'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I don't know where 7 would be. That's 5. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. Well, they're set up. So we could just yeet these things out of intro now, and we should heat them a little bit quicker because of the tech goggles. But the basic idea here, what we're going to try and do, is we're going to throw our turrets down, and they are going to fight Baffle for us, while we kind of just run around in circles and try not to die. It should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The moment the boulder starts spawning, we disassemble all of our turrets. I should probably also... do I have 7 turrets or 8 turrets? Hold on. 4, 7. We can craft an 8th one. There we go. Gyrobot, you need to land for me, because we are currently limited to having 8 max deployed turrets, and that's fine. But yeah, we're just gonna pretty much yeet these turrets out. We're just gonna constantly do that. Pick them up, throw them down, pick them up, throw them down, and have some fun. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, T, Q, E, there we go, and get the last one. Actually, we gotta disassemble all of them. There we go, we're gonna run, we're gonna pick them up again. Ooh, boulder to the face, and that's fine. Again, we're just gonna redeploy. There we go, have them absolutely nuke Baffle. Go and grab the other turrets. And we're just gonna deploy these things everywhere where Baffle goes. And then, yeah, have some fun. Looks like I took a lot of damage over there, but that's okay. Let's re-equip our... re-equip our thing. Okay, one turret's broken, that's fine. Okay, turrets I'm just gonna disassemble. Honestly, should try and repair these, but I'm feeling very vulnerable right now with my low HP. Let's go repair. There we go. Okay, we'll redeploy. 5, 6, 7, Q, and E. I have no idea what the hell's happening with those boulders, but it's kind of hilarious. Okay. Okay, just gonna disable all of our thingamabobs and run between the boulders. That's still very weird. I don't know what's happening there. Deploy. Just gonna grab. We're gonna run back and forth. Just gonna deploy our turrets. Have them take care of everything for us. There we go. These individual turrets, I will just quickly scrap. We can craft a couple of new ones. There we go. And have some fun with those. Yeah. Ooh, okay, that's a bit of a pain. It's fine. We still have a resurrection in our back pocket. Just gonna deploy all of the turrets. There we go. Baffo is dead. I'm just gonna run away from the Minotaurs and let the turrets take care of them. There we go. Looks like the turrets are all dying. That's not good. Okay, well, we'll make new ones. It's fine. Oh, wait, I don't have the magic scrap for it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just yoink all of this stuff that we can. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, not a shadow. That's not good. Just gonna yeet these traps all over the field here, hoping the Minotaurs and shadows walk in them. There we go. Okay. There we go. Still a shadow here. Shadow's dead, and we are alive. We didn't have to use any potions or anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty intense there for a moment, but yeah. We're okay. We live. They can never take that away from us. Never. Let's grab all of our traps back because we can. I think we should be at 100 tinkering right now. Yeah, we're at 100 tinkering. Great. So at this point, we can kind of just do whatever we want. And I think what I want to do is clean up my inventory. What's my favorite class and race combination? Vampire or Cursed? That's definitely my favorite. I don't think I'm going to be using these noisemakers anymore. Although I was still supposed to show stuff. Okay, I have to. That's okay. How many turrets do we have? 3, 4. Okay, we've got 4 turrets. Not a big deal. Let's repair them. There we go. And then we'll craft a bunch of fire traps because we can. I'm also going to scrap this lockpick here because I don't really want to deal with that. I'm going to throw the backpack down. We'll scrap that just so we have 1 extra inventory slot. We can always craft a new backpack if we want to. Ring of magic resistance. I'm just going to scrap it. I'm not using it. It doesn't matter if we hold on to it or not. Let's go back to our thing over here. Just say repair. We'll repair our crossbow. Equip that. And the Warden Lantern, we're going to scrap as well. Again, just to kind of get extra inventory space here. We are invisible and our cloak will never burn, so we'll never break, making us pretty powerful. We can now just shoot any and all demons. They'll never know where we are, where we're coming from, or anything like that. And it'll be a good time. As long as they don't get too close. If they get too close, that'll be bad for us. Okay, and just like that, we are set. Gonna keep going all the way through. We'll probably scrap everything along our way because there's a lot of magic scrap potential here. Just like that, oh wait, there's more. There's more. Oh wait, there's more. If you go to hell right now and kill Baphomet, you will gain access to even more goatmen, even more succubi, even more demons, and don't forget, even more imps. Glorious stuff. Absolute glorious stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep crafting some more flame traps. As you guys can tell, we're pretty well off. We don't have to stress about anything. We are a skeleton, so we can't go into Hamlet, at least not normally. But there is polymorph potions down here if you need to go on a shopping spree. And I do suggest going on a shopping spree. Let me just do this slow swarm of shame. There's a polymorph potion right here, as well as a polymorph potion all the way back there. And if you don't feel like dealing with polymorph potions, you can go up and around, and then you can just deal with this one lad before you go down to the next floor. It's absolutely viable, totally doable. You don't need to overthink it at all. Just gonna take out these humans because I don't feel like dealing with them. But why am I dealing with them if I don't feel like it? I don't know. I just want to get them out of the way. Also magic scrap. This magic scrap, I know. Okay. With them taken care of and our inventory being completely full, I will need to do a little something. Oof. You know what? Let's make a new backpack again. There we go. That way we have, we can actually carry things around again. I'm also going to make another 4 turrets, because we can have a total of 8. No, 10. Okay, we can have a total 10. So we'll make another 2. Okay, we'll just make another 1, apparently, because I don't have the magic scrap for it, but it's fine. We'll get what we need in a bit. We'll drink a polymorph potion after I am done swimming. So we can go on a little bit of a shopping spree. I don't think I'm going to bother with any potions and stuff this time around. Yeah, we're just not going to. There's nothing in there for us. Let's kill some people because we can. Ah, okay, the people are mad. Everyone's mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm a bad man. But am I really sorry? I don't think I am. I don't think so. No, never. Me? Why? Thank you, boy. Just sucking up all these arrows like they're nothing. There we go, barbarian's down. Thank goodness. Usually you can get really great armor from these NPCs. I'm just not gonna try. I'm not gonna care. I'm just scrapping this for the scrap because I feel like it. And now we can make our 10th turret as well as more flame traps. And repair our tinkering kit because I don't know what else I'm gonna do with this scrap. But yeah, let's keep going. Speaky to this man over here. We'll buy his books of crazy strong magic. Wow. That's actually kind of just insane. Buy his scrolls, including the magic mapping, the blanks. Okay, books. I'm just going to scrap. We want the magic scrap. Scroll of food. We'll scrap. We'll use our feather to make more magic mapping, which is Velox Neb. Velox Neb, where is it? There we go. Velox Neb! And 2 more over here. Great stuff. How many magic mappings do we have? We have 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 scrolls of magic mapping should be enough to get us through. We can actually get a couple more in a moment if we want. We might actually just do that, because why not? Again, I'm just going to scrap everything here for magic scrap. We will use that to craft more flame traps. As you can see, we're getting quite a bit. We can buy more potions here, blank scrolls. You know what, I'm just going to buy the blanks. Not going to bother with the potions. We're just going to open up our inventory, Velox Neb. There we go. Gonna eat this. We'll put this on 3 and 4. There we go. And don't need any of that stuff anymore. Although, now that I think about it, let's keep at least 1 extra magic mapping. Or in case we mess something up. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we're just gonna run on through to the other side. Use our portal and start using these magic mapping scrolls to find the exits pretty much instantly. I have pickaxes, so if I want to pickaxe my way through things, I can do that very easily. But I'm just gonna go straight to the end here. We're just gonna fight the twins and not worry about details. Magic mapping again.
Brother, somebody.
Magic mapping. Magic mapping, and that's why we wanted an extra one, because I knew I was going to mess it up at some point. It's fine, we got an extra. Magic mapping. Take a shortcut.
This is
because we can. Just keep going. Magic mapping. We could go to Brom's Castle. I don't really feel like doing that.
Is the Minotaur necessary, brother?
So I'm just going to skip it. Magic mapping. Oh, it's right next to us. I'm gonna skip it. We don't really care about Brom's Castle.
Right to exclude the rest of the guild.
The levitation cloak's nice, but okay, you just set up your turrets. It's not a big deal. Last map here. Let's go to the exit and call it a day. Don't need this anymore. Don't need my backpack. Don't need the scroll. Don't need the book. We got potions. Don't really need them.
Access to power has only
Guess I might as well scrap some of this stuff. There we go.
Allow us to thank you for
And
giving
anything
his
else?
barony over to
We got
us.
arrows, we got traps. So there's two things you can do. The first is, if you want to set up all your turrets ahead of time, you can kind of do that. I'm gonna set them up near Eartress, because I kind of want her to suffer first. So we'll just do like a big line of this. There we go, all 10 turrets. Wait, Gyrobot needs to land. There we go, 10 turrets deployed. That is our army of doom, death, and destruction. I wonder if I can scrap this. Nope. Okay, well that makes it a little bit more difficult because I didn't want for them to fight this quickly. It's okay. I'm just gonna put these traps on the walls and I'm gonna run around in circles. We'll avoid the majority of the damage while employing our traps. And yeah, if they run into it, they really hurt. And we have one Lich that's dead. And looks like Orpheus doesn't like my turrets. It's okay, Orpheus. They're okay, they're just machines. But of course, if you want to come where I am, you're more than welcome to do that too. And I wouldn't recommend it, sir. I really wouldn't recommend it. This is yeah, it's called the pillar strategy because we're just hugging a pillar, and it's fine. He's already teleported away again, and we don't care. If he comes to us, he just dies. We just run around in circles. We just keep throwing the traps on the walls, and we don't think about it. Well, sir, maybe you should watch your step. And just like that, we have taken out the twins, and we haven't used any potions or anything crazy. Yeah, you can have a good time of Mechanists. It was a 2.5 hour run, a little bit longer than we usually do, but that's what happens if you rely on your machines and not on your own personal capabilities. If we used the bow, we could easily have finished this in about an hour and saving us an entire hour, but you know, depends on how you want to have fun. I know a lot of people like to play Mechanist using the Tinkering Kit, so that's what I demonstrated. Thank you for watching! If you guys want to see more content, we are about to stream Phasmophobia. I'm just quickly going to take like a 5-minute break, and then I will catch you guys on the next one. For you on YouTube, once the stream ends, there will be a link that will take you over to the next stream, so you guys can just hop on over if you so choose. But yeah, until next time, good luck, have fun in the dungeon. My name is Lyciant, and this was a Skeleton Mechanist. Bye!